Howdy, howdy.
Hey, everybody. So glad to be here on a Monday.
Woo-hoo, it's
Hope
my Friday.
it's his Friday. He gets me all messed up on what day of the week it is when he does it, but hey.
It's kind of nice today because the boss ain't working today.
Ooh,
It's only me and two other camp hosts up in the middle section, and
yeah.
the lady in the kiosk.
Yeah, she's in the kiosk.
I don't know if anybody's here.
I don't know if they
Oh,
are. They're not saying howdy ho
yeah,
yet.
it don't look like they're here.
Yeah, but it's okay. Maybe you'll watch this later and get caught up with us. So just kind of busy week this week. You've been work camping like crazy.
We were completely packed this last weekend. We had
Yeah,
one site available.
it's crazy.
So, yeah. But I don't know. It's busier than it was last week right now.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in and
There's
out.
Roy and Becky. Roy and Becky,
Hey, Roy,
hello,
Becky.
hello.
Hey. So we had the scare of a lifetime this week, though.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So Earl was at work, and I let the dogs go out potty, and we have like the pen out there in the grass. And there's been bees flying around all over the place, and I didn't think nothing of it. Well, my little guy started screaming. One of them bees got him, and I brought him in the house. We came in here, and seemed okay for a little bit, and then he started just hollering, "R R R R R." So I ran over to the kiosk because the phones don't work here. So I ran over to the kiosk, and I said, "Can you call Earl because our dog got stung by a bee?" This one like Thursday
On the radio.
on the radio. Call him on the radio. He got stung by a bee. So he got here, and then he was holding for a living. He's still going R R R, and then he like had diarrhea, and then he went completely listless. I thought he was dead. I honestly thought he was dead. And so Earl's online googling what to do, and we're about an hour and a half from the vet. So it's like, so he found that you can give him Benadryl, and that'll help. So I'm running around looking for Benadryl. Nobody has Benadryl. So we had to drive to Shaver Lake, which took about 20 minutes to get there. And I'm going to tell you, within minutes of giving him that Benadryl, he sat up and started looking out the window. And he went into the hardware store to grab something. He came back. I go, look at him. He's like so much better. I mean, he wasn't 100%, but he was looking around.
He's still not 100%
He's
right
still
now.
hurting. I don't
He's
know.
still acting like his leg's really sore. I can't find where a sting is or any of that. So
can't find the actual sore.
So I don't know. Hey, Catherine Cook,
But
welcome.
My heart was hurting so bad I thought I was going to lose him.
Roy, 112.
Ooh.
Catherine,
96.
96.
Ooh, we way better down here.
We're really warm. We're at a 73 degrees.
73 degrees today. So good.
And I don't even know what the high is supposed to be today.
But when you touch him,
we're at our high right now.
When you touch him, sometimes he cries.
73, 70. Yeah, we're 70s. Oh, next week we're cooling off. We're in the 60s.
What?
Oh, next Saturday's going to be 39 at night.
Uh-oh.
We're going to get cold.
Going to get cold.
No, we're typically in the 40s, 50s at night, and 60s. And, I don't know, really 70s mainly during the day.
Put a sweatshirt on in the evenings, and then when he goes to work in the morning, he wears a flannel. But it's pretty good. And a long john weather 73.
I actually have to throw a flannel on in the morning.
Yeah.
It's pretty chilly outside.
Yeah, and I wear my sweatshirt all morning.
So,
yeah.
Still loving it.
I
love this place.
Oh my goodness. And we had a lot of fun this week too. Besides our craziness, we went on a little hike.
Oh yeah, was that?
That was Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Wednesday.
Went on a little hike.
Well, super neat. Yeah, you go down and go across the creek right over here. And then there's a trail that leads up to a gravel road. You go up the gravel road. It takes you to an old logging community.
Yeah, where they used to do the logging up here.
I don't remember when they built it. It seems like it was.
Some of the buildings were built in the 30s and some were built in the 50s.
30s and 50s. And they
redid some work in the 70s.
Yeah, well, they were living in there until the early 80s. It was actually still running and all that. So that was really cool.
Yeah, we got to go inside the buildings.
Yeah.
That video won't come out till like September, though. Sorry.
Yeah. And then we came back, ate lunch, and then we went swimming in the creek.
Okay, this place has got these little pools up by the campground that are like little shallow swimming holes. And where we went, they call it for the kids. So I called it the granny pool because, I'm in there. So there's no real movement. He crawled down into one that looked a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it was like chest deep to him.
And it's a waterfall goes into it. So it's all these little waterfall things.
My own private little spa.
I was afraid. I could see getting down there, but then I was afraid how the heck I'm gonna get out because he had to scooch up backwards to get out, and I was like, I don't want to tear my swimsuit.
No, Starlink is not still flat. I actually think it got worse. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't watch TV. I was doing
My
stuff on the
son tried
computer.
to call.
Yeah, our son called and it just kept cutting out. So I put it back, pointing to the north. And I'm telling you what,
Today's been the best day.
Today's been better. Right now, I'm going to tell you, it's 97% ping access. Higher, 8 feet more.
Yeah.
And see if that makes a difference. If it don't, then I'm going to buy a 150-foot cable and try to get it out over there past these trees.
Yeah.
That are obstructing our satellite
because I have to work.
Yeah. So I ordered that, and matter of fact, my 2 poles just shipped today from Southern California. So it should be here pretty quick.
They got to drive up this mountain though.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming FedEx.
There you go. We'll watch for the truck.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible being flat.
Oh yeah.
So it was still obstructed by the trees that were
I don't
around.
understand
We're clear
either.
straight up, but there's still those trees around us.
Those trees are still there, and it was way worse. It was I couldn't believe how bad it was.
Good to know, yeah.
Yeah, but and so I'm working, and tomorrow I got an appointment. Finally, I ain't had an appointment in a couple weeks. 4:30 in the morning
on my Saturday.
Well, because here's the problem: my teachers are all East Coast and Central Time Zone. Most of them are East Coast. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I said I'm gonna get up, take the dogs out, and go online. It's only a half-hour line thing, and then go back to bed.
Oh yeah, we did go to Camping World, and I had to buy a new toilet.
A new toilet.
So I've replaced the toilet in this front bathroom.
And tomorrow,
but no sooner than that one had broke, the one in the back is sticking really bad.
Yeah.
So I did manage to get a hold. We went to the what was that camping place?
RV Country, but it was
RV Country.
Was RV Country? Yeah.
And they actually had a little kit, a ball valve kit.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm going to swap out that whole kit, all those parts, and get that ball unstuck.
Yeah, so that we can flush it normally.
In the back toilet.
Because it doesn't stay where the water will leak out, especially if I don't pay attention, like in the middle of the night. I don't pay attention, and it won't have no water in it. So, I know that's bad for the seals if you don't put water in it.
I don't want that one to break, and I have to buy a new toilet too.
No.
Because what had broke was internal between the lever and the ball, and so that's not replaceable. So I had to get a new toilet.
Which stunk, but...
Yeah, $200.
Yeah, but it's a nicer toilet.
Yeah, it's nice. We did put our clamshell back up.
Yeah,
finally.
Our clamshell's up.
We had that.
I'm going to put a video out of it. I want to do a video of the whole area because we love our site. A little video of it, and then you can see what it looks like.
We haven't had it up since Minnesota last summer.
Yeah, I've been doing my yogas in it. It's nice.
My yogas.
Yeah.
We're missing a lot of people.
Baby. I know. My yoga app that I usually use was now you have to pay for it, so I had to find some ghetto yoga app. It ain't that good, but I got to get my body back to stretching again, and I got to acclimate. This elevation is just tough.
Yeah. I know Mel and Nettie said they're not going to be here.
Yeah, they're going to San Antonio. Yeah, I like San Antonio. I want to go on that river thing.
If she watches the replay, I think she was just too scared for the trivia.
I know, right?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She says she's visiting family there. That's fine.
Yeah, I love that.
I understand that.
For sure.
But, yeah, like I said, I like working here. I've met so many people here. So many awesome people here.
Yeah, he stops and talks a lot to the campers.
I talk to all the campers, and this is like real camping.
Yeah, it's like you're in the woods.
Yeah.
Back in the day when you used to camp.
Tent campers, mostly tent campers.
There's a few RVs.
Yeah, but
yeah, and they're cooking over the fire and stuff like that. I like the smell of that when I go outside. It's really neat.
We've had a couple of incidents. We had somebody got too drunk last weekend, and him and his wife got in a big fight.
Yeah.
We had to kick them out of the campground. And then, what was it? Oh, there's another one. Some people, they're very strict here. If you leave outside the gate here, it's all dispersed camping. You can go out there anywhere as long as it's not on somebody's private property. You can disperse camp, But to have a fire, you have to have a permit. Well, we don't in here, but we do the metal
It can't be hanging out the
metal ring.
edges.
It can't be sticking out the edge, and you better not get caught with nobody around the fire. It has to be out because it wouldn't take anything to light this whole place up with all these
Scary,
pine
scary,
trees
scary.
and cedar tree, whatever, all out here.
Yeah.
So they have to put the fires out. We can't do anything about it, but the fire department drives through here a lot, and the Forest Service people do. And if they see something wrong, they'll write a ticket to them right there. If someone leaves without putting their fire out, they'll come get their email from us, and they'll take a picture and send them a ticket via email for not for yeah.
Not
They're
putting
very
it out.
strict. So we have to
I mean,
keep
that's
an
a
eye.
good thing though to keep us safe.
We keep an eye and we remind them and we let them know. But and there's been a couple of times, like matter of fact, today my little Oriental friends that I don't know if they've never been up here. They left theirs smoking. So I had to get a bucket of water and pour it on it and put it out for them. Otherwise, they could have very well got a ticket because fire dude did drive through today. So,
when you had that guy camping over by the bathroom,
oh yeah, and that's what
and
it
it
was
wasn't
leading
even
to.
a sight.
We had one night up by the vault toilets up by our amphitheater. Somebody just decided to just pull in there one night, built them a little ring fire with bricks and stuff, and set up all their tents and stuff. We pulled in. We went up. All of us went up there. Me and Jason and the other Jason. And we're like, "What are y'all doing?" "Well, we're camping here." "You're in a private campground, or not a private? But you're in a campground here." "Oh, we didn't know that." "Oh, you didn't notice that little kid?" Yeah. Who knows? So we like, you got 10 minutes to get it. You got 5 minutes to put that fire out, and you got 10 minutes to get your stuff packed and out of here.
Because outside of here, there is some dispersed camping.
Yeah, you go outside
On the way
gate.
up, you see a lot of dispersed camping.
Yeah, and we told
That's
them
free.
that it was all there. So if you want a fire, all you got to do, they have to go back into town because they don't have no internet or nothing up here. But go back in town, go online. You can apply for a burn permit right online on your phone, and you'll have a little copy of it and show. Ranger comes by, they'll
Right.
ask, and you just show it, and you're good to go. So these people, I don't know, they're crazy.
I know. I mean, I think about when we were young, we did crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know. So
But it's
yeah.
what it is.
This week, I don't know what we were thinking about going and looking at. There was this old bridge I wanted to see. Well, somebody tore it down.
You've already seen it.
It done tore it down. I was like, what? It was one of the old wooden bridges. It's gone.
You've already seen it.
I know. It was in piles
We went up there to that little logging community right by there. Was a fenced-in area,
with a bunch of logs.
and it was a bunch of logs and stuff. And I thought that was part of the old sawmill.
Yeah, because they were really big, huge.
Yeah, I thought it was part of the old sawmill.
timber.
Come to find out, that's actually the bridge. It used to be right over here.
Well,
I don't know if it got tore down
we
or if the
don't know.
water knocked it. I don't know. But
We don't
they're
know the
supposed to
history.
rebuild it eventually. So.
Yeah, so I didn't get to see that. But so there's another little grove of sequoias. We might go to that.
I forgot what's Sterling Grove or Sterling.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Sterling something, but it's a bunch of sequoia trees.
So we might go see that tomorrow. If it gets about warm, we might go swimming again. I don't know.
This time maybe we'll go down to the honeymoon pool.
There's one called the honeymoon pool. It's a little harder to get to because it's quite a few stairs down to it.
It's no biggie.
It's no biggie.
The other thing I like, man, how's everybody doing? Everybody still here?
Yeah, they're all still
We
here.
okay, we're still working. Making sure we're not.
I know, right?
We're doing pretty good so far.
I know, it seems it pretty good.
Yeah, nobody else here.
Nobody's complaining that they can't hear us or see us.
Nobody else is here.
I
either.
know. They're
But,
busy. It's a busy Monday.
I love it because going around to the sites, people, I don't know why people don't check their sites when they leave. Because I find all kinds of neat
He's
little
finding goodies.
goodies in here and that. So I found this little thing that I thought was pretty interesting.
A little axe
But it's a nice little axe that somebody had built.
or something.
And
Looks like one of the ones that you throw at that when you go to those axe throwing things.
Yeah. But I'm telling you what, that thing is sharp and it's got a point on it. That's like crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's a nice little handy little hatchet there.
Yeah.
And then today I found me a nice little Gerber knife.
And you got a Duralog.
Yeah, I got a Duralog. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Gerber knife here.
Check your site before you leave.
Right, people. And someone left a whole dead. Is it a 5-gallon or 3-gallon water?
Oh yeah, one of the big water jugs, not even
Not
open.
even open. The seal wasn't
I
broke
think it's
on
a
it.
gallon and a half or something. I don't know. It's one of those
Gallon.
square ones. You know what I'm talking
with
about?
the little spigot pulled
Because
out
you know my
thing.
dog has to drink the bottled water now. So I'm like, hey, Bear will be happy.
Yeah, I'm finding all kinds of neat little stuff.
He's been doing right good now that we got him back on bottled water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still drink the tap water. It's no big. It's
Yeah.
a spring water
It's
from
spring water.
Melt.
But I'm not going to give it to him no more. And it
We
may
did-
have just been the water down on the
we
when
did,
we was down. Where were we at before here? Sanger, maybe.
before here, yeah, it was Sanger.
It may have been the water
you're
there.
making me think.
I know. It may have been the water there that made him sick, but I'm not going to try it no more. I'm over it.
Yeah,
Because that's
we did-
twice he's gotten
we-
sick off the water.
We did open up our vault toilets. We got our tank filled up a little bit, but we lost 2 or 3 feet of it over this weekend being packed.
Yeah.
So, but we did. We shut down each restroom. We only got one flush toilet at each one, and then today they pumped out the porta potties and we closed them down. So hopefully we're going to save some some water. I have a really nice hand forged cooking tripod that someone left at a site.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah,
I've seen.
I
Remember,
know.
I wanted you to buy me that one when we was at Hinkley. Remember that one that was a big tripod and you can hang a thing on it? I thought that was pretty
the
good.
one that hangs over the campfire.
But it's expensive. But yeah, that's a good thing you got.
Catherine moved outside.
Oh yeah.
Sitting in our beat up clam. Hey, as long as it works, right?
I know, right?
As long as
We
it
got
works.
ours set up. We're not out there today. Maybe one day we'll go from out there.
I might go out there tonight.
I mean, I'm talking about for doing our live.
Oh yeah, for the live.
We might do our live out there one
I'm
day.
probably going to go out and sit in it tonight. It's
Yeah.
my Friday night.
This is Friday.
And
I'll probably go in there in a little bit, do my
since
yogas.
I'm the only one here in my section.
Yeah.
Got to listen for the troublemakers. They're very strict on the noise here.
Yeah, you got to be quiet.
They don't allow any Bluetooth or amplified speakers and things. You can
I
play
don't know how
your music,
you use Bluetooth,
but it
on
has to be at the volume of your phone. You can't hear. People can't be able. You're not allowed to let people hear it outside of your actual little campsite. So they're real strict on that. You can run generator all you want up till 10 o'clock, and then 10 to 6 is quiet hours.
You can't run it at
So
night.
you can't do that. You can't be making noise and being loud. So right before 10, I usually go do a bathroom check, make sure they have toilet paper and all that junk. And then I drive around, or the other Jason does it, like our lead, Jason. Me and him's in charge of the A, B, and C section here. The A is a group site, up to 50 people. Right now we have 30 people back there.
And a lot of kids playing. I love
Yeah.
watching them play. They're like with
So-
sticks and doing all kind of outdoor
Yeah,
stuff.
But now Jason, today and tomorrow is his day off, so he left and went to another campground to hang out with some friends for tonight. So it's just me tonight. I'm going to have to go be Gestapo.
Right, make sure it's all good.
And
I
then-
love seeing kids play things. That's what I was just kind of saying with that group back there. They don't got no internet out here. You can't get on the lines or nothing. So,
like I said, the only place that has it, they got internet in the kiosk.
but they don't give that out to people.
They don't give that. Yeah, it's only at the kiosk. Only
Yeah.
the workers have it.
Yeah,
And then we have.
Starlink.
I haven't seen anybody with any Starlink. Oh no, you know what? Jason and Tyra in the middle section, I just noticed they have a Starlink on the ground.
Oh, okay. They
So,
are other workers.
I haven't seen any of the campers bring any of that stuff.
because they're coming here to
'Cause they
just
don't have
chill
Only electric they have is if they have some kind of generator, something like that.
for sure.
So,
yeah,
oh.
he's getting
I'm
alerts.
I'm getting little alerts on my phone.
little
here.
alerts.
Catherine sent a picture of her
Oh, goodness gracious.
of her little clamshell.
Clamshell. Yeah. Too
Hey.
fun.
It's a little shade.
I know, a
as long
little
as it does
shade.
the job.
It gets right windy up there, so yeah. Yeah, but we've been doing pretty good.
But yeah, I might sit in my clamshell tonight and have a beverage
Uh-oh.
after 10.
After 10. Yes. Then, I don't know. Oh, I had a thought in my head. Look where it went.
She's having an old woman moment.
I was going to say something. Barry distracted me because I think he's going to jump. He clear jumped off the couch yesterday and scared the snot out of me. I don't know. Sometimes they ain't smart.
No. These two are getting so old.
They're so old. It's so sad to watch how old they are. But our kids, I got our granddaughter a brand new little puppy for her birthday. Her birthday's not till July, but you know, it was what time to give the puppy away or whatever. But here's the craziest thing I want you to know. They all up until the day they got it told them it was a girl dog. And they went and got the little dog groomed and found out it was a boy. And I was like, look, we done had baby puppies. I knew right early which one was girls and which ones was boys. I don't know how they didn't know it was the boy. So they bought all this girl stuff. And then they had to run and get some boy stuff. And they only had girl names picked out. I had to pick out a boy name. So they named him Axel. He's right cute. He's going to stay kind of 10-poundish. So he's got a little picture of it. He'll show you right quick. Just down at the bottom there.
Yeah. There's a little picture of her and her new little puppy. I don't know how well it's coming in.
It's 8 or 9 weeks old. I'm not sure exactly.
I don't even know what kind it is.
He told me it's one of them ones that don't shed though. It's mixed with one of them, you know, like the Labradoodle kind of thing. It's a kind of doodly thing, but I don't know. I don't know what doodly it is.
All our little family said we'll never have a dog. We'll never have a dog. And they're getting dogs and cats.
I know. Well, our one kids that live here said they'd never get a dog, and they got a cat, but they all love that cat. They post more pictures of that cat on the Instagrams than they do their children. It's like, dang. And its little name is Princess. It's sweet, though. We got to meet it.
Wind ripped. Oh, it moved up on me. Wind ripped the roof right in half. It's windy here, too.
Yeah. We don't get no wind here.
Was it? It wasn't ripped when we were there, was it?
Part of it was.
What? That's why we didn't. I was getting ready. We have an analysis here, too. An analysis?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, and axles.
Axles. Oh.
Yeah. I know. I want one of them robot dogs. Did you see a little dog on the parade?
Threads.
Yeah, so like, and there was no way to really stake it down because the ground there was like cement.
Concrete. It was like concrete. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It just wasn't a place for us to hang out.
We didn't hang out outside. It wasn't no trees. It was dirty.
I did not feel like it was a campground.
And it was hot. Yeah, or it was either hot or cold.
I think that's why I love it here because I know we're in a campground.
It feels campground.
It reminds me of my tent camping days.
Yeah, we've seen a coyote. We've seen some deer. We see a lot of squirrels and chipmunks. Birds
and a bunch of crows,
and then they've seen bear scat.
No, there's an update on the bear I got today.
Oh,
because when we got here, the week before we got here, up by the cabins in the middle, they had seen a bear up there, and then last weekend, one of our workers in the middle section saw a fresh bear scat right by the bathroom. Well, then I just found out yesterday, they saw the bear right out the gate up the road here a little bit. So,
and some kind of critter messed with my grill the other day.
Probably a dang squirrel.
I know, right? Because it knocked down the little drip tray. And I was like, wait, what?
So, yeah, that bear's obviously still kind of hanging around here. She told me, they said it's almost like a blonde looking
Cats is mean.
I haven't seen,
Black bears, that's all they're going to be up here. They lazy. They ain't, you leave them alone, they leave you alone. Yeah, so Roy said that's why he wants one, because that parade, them little dogs. I seen them cool. Playing fetch with it. They was playing fetch, a little kid, before they went in the parade. They was playing fetch with a little kid. I seen a video of it with one of those dogs. It was right cute. They would throw it. You know, the robot guys, he's got to control it, I guess. I don't know, because it took a minute for the dog to go get the stick and bring it back to the little boy.
Yeah, you got to love that spell check, Catherine.
I know.
What are you doing back here? He's like licking me.
He likes you. He's a baby.
Yeah, that was
revolutionary. And then they went through each one of the wars, and you saw what equipment they used with it. And I even liked when it went by and it was squeaking. I was like, that is hilarious. The enemy knows you're coming,
I
right?
didn't get to see the whole thing because I was working.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed
Well, I
it.
don't even call it work.
I don't know. He does
was
what
out-
he does.
I was out mingling amongst the campers.
Yes, he does.
Cleaning, just cleaning the back. We did open our flush ones, got rid of the portables. I didn't like cleaning the portables. That really sucked.
Yeah.
But cleaning the vaults and in the flush toilets ain't bad.
Yeah. Did you see when they were blowing up those cannons? That was cool too.
Oh, with the fireworks.
Yeah, and they did it at the beginning too. The beginning probably did.
I didn't see the beginning.
And then they did it at the end there with the fireworks. I was like, this is so cool.
So what's everybody else up to? We got a couple more people in here.
Yeah,
They're not
they're being
commenting.
quiet.
We got some lurkers.
Some lurkers.
It's probably that Pete guy.
Probably. He should be working. And it is work day.
Well, they're later than us.
Oh, you might be off work.
It's 4th. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what time. It's like 4:30 there. That's the hard part I like about my job is all my jobs are really early.
I like it. Even though I got hours, I don't have to abide by the hours. I just work on my own. I'm supposed to put 8 hours in a day.
Yeah.
So I usually spend 2 or 3 hours in the morning removing the placards of the people leaving, putting the placards up of the people coming, and cleaning the bathrooms and checking sites.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of go 2 or 3 times more during the day to check the bathroom. I have to make sure they're clean, make sure they got toilet paper. We go through a lot of toilet paper.
Lots of
Holy
paper.
smokes.
A lot of people wiping their butts.
Yeah, they're doing more than that. Trust me.
I don't know. It's kind of
And
crazy.
then you got some of that culture that, there's buckets in there, little trash buckets, that they don't put it into the toilets.
Oh.
They put them into the buckets.
We went to the store yesterday and got us a root beer float and an orange
I ain't
float.
buying another root beer float.
They didn't give you no ice cream.
This store next to us,
They expensive.
right next to. They're expensive.
I
Oh
know
my
it's a
God.
luxury.
But now
Oof.
we had got a root beer float last week, and they're like a 20 ounce.
They're big.
They're a big one.
And it had a lot of ice cream
And it
in
had
it.
a lot of ice cream in it last time with root beer, which was good. And it's like six something.
$6 each.
I think like $6.25 or $6.75
Yeah.
or something. Not cheap, but hey, if it's good, that's okay. She went and got me one yesterday and came back. It had 1 scoop of ice cream in it.
Yeah, one of them kids made it. See, I should have got one of them adults to make it.
I'm like, I ain't buying another one.
Yeah.
From them. Screw them.
That's a lot of money. But it was good. It was
Yeah.
because it was warm yesterday. It was nice.
They got the meal that you can get either chicken sandwich. I think we said this last week.
Yeah.
Chicken sandwich or a hamburger, and then what they call frings, not fries, not onion rings, but frings, because it's half and half fries, half onion rings.
And then you can get one
And
of
then
those
a choice
milkshakes.
of a milkshake, a drink,
Or the lemonade. She told me the lemonade is really good.
That's $21.
Because lemonade, you can put stuff in it. She likes the pomegranate lemonade. The owner, I talked to the owner yesterday.
Yeah.
I asked him did they need some
Me
help on the
talking-
weekends, and she said, "Well, not right now because all her kids are there. Because I just sit around on Saturday and Sunday. It's kind of like, I could use some work. I was doing some work on my ancestry and looking at my coin collection. He's making fun of me. He goes, "You that bored?" Well, I like to keep up to date with what I got.
I thought it was neat. Our camp host lead here made us lunch
Oh yeah,
yesterday.
Saturday. Yeah,
And it was
carne
carne
asada
asada
tacos,
tacos.
so good.
And they were really, really good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I did find this quarter though. It's a new quarter. It's from 2023, but on the back of it, it's got like just this woman on there. Lord, I don't know who it is, so I'm ignorant. But I thought it was like one of them ones. It's if you get one that's wrong, it's worth some money. So I googled on it. All the stuff is written on her shirt. I don't know.
So
That was pretty
now,
cool.
where's
Though.
everybody?
I'm gonna keep it though because I think it's cool.
Whoever else is in here is not talking.
I know, right? Well, we can go ahead and do the
Yeah,
thank everybody.
I know.
That ain't here.
I was just thinking of that because I looked at the time and
Yeah,
you let it get too late.
I did. I'm
It's your fault.
sorry.
I blame you. We're back on. Hopefully, see if we come back. Hopefully,
Yeah, there we are.
Right. I think
Woo,
we're.
woo, 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 woo.
I think we're back.
I think we're back.
Gosh, dang it! It was doing so good too.
I know, but it's technology, you know.
Let's see what the comment.
Oh,
Can you see us?
I wrote that.
Sorry about that. We did.
Yeah.
Hey, we made it 30 minutes. That's pretty
pretty
darn
good.
good.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be worse. But anyway,
Yeah.
if you didn't see it, hopefully our video played it.
I know.
It froze up on us in the middle of the video.
The video, but
But thank you.
thank you.
Members. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Hey,
Hopefully I'll have my polls by next week, and I hope that works.
Yeah. So we have a couple of birthdays. We had last week our granddaughter's 18th birthday. Oh, that makes us old, girl. Ah, I remember when she was born and everything. Goodness gracious. We was in that little house. You know, we called it the big house. Remember when we lived in the big house?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this week on Wednesday is her sister's birthday, Ava. Yeah.
She's going to be
like 12. What?
Dang it. Royce, he was in the artillery.
Oh,
In
that's
the
pretty
Army.
cool. I love
Awesome.
that.
Awesome.
Yeah. I hope they do like a Navy birthday, Earl. In October. Is there 250 in
we
October?
may have lost somebody
Uh-oh.
because me and you and only one other person.
Yikes.
Anybody still here?
I know sometimes they give up when we go offline.
Yeah. Understandable.
I know, but
I'm
it's
sick and
okay.
tired of this. We're working. We're trying to get
We
this
are
dead
trying to get
bird
it better.
internet junk fixed and
Yeah.
taken care of. And
Because we want to not make it rough on y'all.
rough on me.
Yeah, rough on you, rough on all of us. Yeah.
So,
But yeah, so Ava's gonna have her birthday, and then we don't have no more till August.
Roy's still here. Both
Both therapy. Oh, Van Girl's here. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
Fangirl Cheryl.
Yeah, hey, it's good you missed
Well,
our complete dropout a while
welcome to
ago.
our technical difficulties.
Whew.
Our internet did really good. We were dropping off every 8 to 10 minutes
Yes,
I mean, and even some small ones in between there.
it was awful
And this
last
time
week.
we made it the whole 30
30
minutes before we
minutes.
took that hard hit.
Yeah, so we're like, yay, that's progress.
Yeah.
I know, because my son called, and I'm telling you, it was almost murderous talking to him because it was just kept
I
on.
don't know. It says we've dropped off a few times, but I haven't seen it on the video.
Yeah, not if it's not a
Hopefully.
hard, it's like a little glitch.
Both the Navy and Marines 250th is this fall.
Oh, it is the Marines too? Wow, I didn't know the Marines were as old as the Navy.
That's it. Navy's birthday's not till
October 13th.
October. Yeah, October. I could. Man, you did better than me if you remembered the date.
But yeah, that's their birthday, and they're
I thought-
250.
I
And
thought-
then next
isn't
year,
the
the
Marine-
America's birthday.
But I think the Marines is not till November.
Oh, are they a little bit later? They should do like a parade on the water, like in the Potomac or something, you know, have all the ships going. They can't fit in there, can they?
I doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, do like a parade of
Perfect
ships.
timing. Perfect timing.
Yes. Yes, your timing's
I won't
perfect.
promise it won't happen again. We're out.
Yeah.
We're out in the forest and we've got blockage and
Yeah. He said we've been freezing off and on.
oh.
Yeah, he's noticing that we dropped a few times. So we
Yeah.
apologize. We are working on it.
Like I said earlier, Van Girl, I got my Starlink on the back of the RV. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
You he
They probably got frustrated from last week when we kept dropping off. They're like, yeah, they ain't got no internet. We ain't watching
he
it.
might be in bed.
I know, right?
Yeah, November.
Oh, November 10th.
That's what I'm saying. I remember the Marines were in November. Yeah.
Yeah, right around Veterans Day. Yeah. So they should do a birthday for them, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They
Because
spent-
there's an organization that did the
They spent
it
a lot
wasn't
of money
us
on this
that
one.
paid for that though. It was an organization and they had sponsors. So a lot of people are confused thinking the taxpayers paid for it, but it was sponsors that did that.
Yeah.
So every now and then you'd see them flash up one of those sponsors. That's who helped to do that, pay for all that. So it wasn't like a lot of expense on the taxpayers, which, that's a good thing. So if they get that going early enough, they could do a Navy one. And they could do a Navy Marine together since they're kind of always together, right? Are they always together?
Not always.
I guess, yeah, because y'all don't go on land with them, do you?
We just take them there to get there.
You just drop them off? I love it. He just
There you
drops
go.
them off. Bye. And then they go on the land.
We're just their ride.
Yeah, you're just their taxi service. Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's awesome.
I could pull out some other jokes about the Marines.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
some. Yeah, they've always been kind of that rivalry.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it
been
though.
fun
It's
riding.
kind of like the Army Navy game. That's always fun because there's always some stuff going on with that. I love it.
You said Starlink and froze for a minute. I don't doubt it. We're sitting there watching it on her computer. We're not seeing us freeze. That's
Yeah,
what's weird.
I know.
Yeah. Other than that one, it kicked completely out.
Yeah, we got kicked out.
So
It's okay. We hope y'all stick with us though, and we apologize for.
yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here because we need to have lots of people watching us.
We did put the video out of our ghost town
Yesterday.
Today.
They had our granddaughter, our son, our daughter-in-law in it, and then her cousins, and her other Nana was in it. So it's kind of fun.
I am having a hard time remembering what day. I can't keep up with what day it is.
Yeah,
It's our live day. I should have known Monday. I had to think for a second.
I know. Yeah. Well, I had to ask him, did you get the video slides ready? Because Saturday I was like, do you have the video ready to put out tomorrow? He's like, oh.
Nope.
So hopefully he'll start on it sooner because this next one's
it's
kind of
just-
fun too.
It's just our whole routine has changed,
It's
and
really
I got
off
to really
kilter.
get back into another routine.
Yeah,
So
I know you can't fix technology. I swear.
it's not so bad.
It's
It's
not so bad.
frustrating. It's
Yeah.
frustrating, especially to us and to her because she works online.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get fired.
And she really, Yeah. So that's why we're really working. Yeah, it was a ghost town that we went to in
In
just
Arizona,
outside of, it's in Apache Junction,
outside of Phoenix.
Arizona, just outside of Phoenix. And
It's really cute.
It was called Goldfield
Ghost
Mine and Ghost Town.
Yeah, something like that.
Goldfield.
They have a
Mine,
lot of
Ghost Town.
things to do, but because my son brought with him two of his nieces and all, it just was a lot. It would have been a lot of money to do everything there was to do.
Yeah,
So we basically walked around and just enjoyed it.
They had a zip line there. They had a train ride.
You could tour the
You
actual
could go
mine.
into the mine. There was a museum, and it was mentioned in the video.
Yeah, but it was expensive.
We went in, and for what it wasn't worth the price.
It was too expensive. We were like,
so
no.
we're like, no, we're not going into that. So
right.
It was a pretty cool place. And
yeah,
then we ate lunch.
We ate lunch there because the kids were all, of course, hungry.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, let's wait and get somewhere normal. And they were like, oh no, let's feed them here. And I'm like, okay.
Getting new neighbors today.
Oh, yeah, you better wear your shorts. Yes. Don't nobody need to see all that, Roy.
Man, they don't
You ain't
care.
in the, where's it at? What's it called? The circle.
Just act like they're not there.
Right.
It don't matter. No biggie.
Yeah. I like it when you freeze looking at each other. Thank you, Catherine. We appreciate that. Yeah, so our next video is going to be fun, though. It's going to be, they went to this bubble thing, because little kids, they love crap like that. I don't know, but it was a lot of fun.
It was in a mall.
It was in a mall, and it was like this, you go through all this bubbly stuff. It was really...
It's not bubbles, really. It's more just like balls, and balloons.
I don't know. It was called Bubble Experience or something.
It was neat.
We had a lot of fun. I mean, it was fun for kids.
It was mainly fun because we were hanging out with the grandkid.
Yeah.
One of the grandkids.
Yeah.
And, of course, our son and daughter-in-law, and her mom was there.
And two of the cousins.
And 2 of the cousins were there. So, yeah.
It made it a lot of fun. So we went and did that. And so that video is coming out this next week. So hopefully you enjoy
that.
At
112 degrees, the whole desert is a magic circle. I'm telling you, you need to come on up here, Roy. 73 degrees.
He
man.
would freeze.
Yeah, you would freeze to
He'd
death
be so
here.
cold.
Especially at night.
Yeah, he would
At
be
night
frozen.
when I do my rounds, I have to put a sweatshirt on. It's pretty chilly.
It's chilly at night.
It's down to about, I don't know, I've seen it about 58 when I was doing my rounds.
I don't know. I don't look at the temperature no more. It's just nice.
So.
Yeah, we enjoy it. But the air conditioner stays on in the RV. I don't know why.
Because it stays warm. It gets warm in here a little bit.
I guess so. We could open the windows up, but yeah. I don't know.
It gets
see, die. I know.
It's a little warm when you stand outside in the sun, especially when you're out in the sun doing work.
If you're
and
working,
stuff.
yeah.
There's a question in here. I know Roy better get it right.
Oh, you better get it right, Roy.
I know Roy will have to get this one question right.
Uh-oh, okay. We're counting on you, Roy.
I know.
There's not many of us today.
I know. Mark's not here. Mel's not here.
Yeah, so everybody pitch in.
Sometimes Steve pops in, but he's usually out busy doing something.
I know. It's his busy day on Mondays.
He goes to, like, shopping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And we miss his live all the time now because we're working.
Because that's when I'm working.
Yeah, and I was working this morning, so yeah. Too funny.
All right.
All right, it's a time.
Go ahead. Here we go. This week, or last week was New York.
New York.
Going alphabetically.
So we're into some Norse now.
Some Norths.
Some Norse.
Some Norths. State trivia. Here we go.
What
this
state
week
is
going
it?
to be North Carolina.
Hey, my grandfather was born in North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
How come I didn't know that?
I don't know. My grandfather, not the one you knew. My other one you never knew. He died when I was 7.
The one I never met.
Yeah, he died when I was 7. Yeah, he was born. He was in the World War Ones. I mean, he was born in North Carolina. If
All
I
right.
think long enough, I'll remember the name of the town, but it'll be a
Well,
minute.
hang on,
Roxbury.
my chat went away.
There went a trailer
Oh.
coming in.
Oh, hey, there's Robert.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
Robert.
missing Robert too.
Yeah, you're just in
Woo.
time for trivia.
Yep, trivia. Matter of fact, here we go. Here's question number 1. The Charlotte Convention Center in North Carolina is home to the Hall of Fame of what stock car racing association?
Oh, this one's yours, Roy. This one's yours, Roy.
I know Roy knows this one. He has to. What do you think? Do you know it?
Well, I would say NASCAR because that's all I know, but I don't know if it's NASCAR or not. I don't know if that's a stock car. I don't know.
Oh man, a whole bunch of. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
He was out running errands. Robert was.
Oh, hello.
He
Oh,
was
that's
saying
fine. That's
hi.
fine. We understand.
Yeah.
Everybody saying hi. He's out
Yeah.
doing some errands. Roy says NASCAR.
Oh.
Ivan's here.
Hey, Ivan.
Welcome,
Seen you in a while.
welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Just in time for trivia.
Yeah, you came right
Robert
in time.
said. Robert moved up on me there. He said NASCAR. Catherine said NASCAR.
And I said NASCAR.
You said NASCAR. I knew Roy had to. When I saw that, I said, "Yeah, I got to put it on there."
Hey, Moon Over Miami.
Oh, Moon Over Miami's here.
Welcome,
Woo-hoo.
welcome.
Look, everybody's showing up.
There we go.
Oh, you gave me the answer's already there. Dang it was going slow. Ah. Well, everybody knows the answer to this one now. They probably saw it.
Well, hope not. Read it anyway.
Anyway, North Carolina Piedmont region has historically been known for the growth of what crop, with modern companies such as Philip Morris, Reynolds American, and Lorillard still having a heavy presence within the state.
All right, if you get it wrong, you owe me $1.
Anybody gets it wrong?
Oh, hey, have a good dinner. Thanks for popping in.
Hey, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see you next week.
Robert says tobacco.
Oh,
Moon Over Miami says weed.
Roy says tobacco.
Weed.
Weed. It's hilarious.
Oh, Ivan saying hello.
Hello.
Roy and Becky said tobacco. Man, girl saying hello.
And laughing.
I think that's almost everybody.
I think so.
And like I said, if you didn't see it, I accidentally went there. It was tobacco.
It was tobacco.
I had no clue that they grew it there. But I guess what made sense because they grow it in Tennessee some
Oh,
places
yeah.
too.
Because they have the barns in Tennessee
To
where
where
they
they-
dry it.
To where they hang it.
Well, you can see it growing, but then it's really cool when you go by the barns where they're
Catherine just
drying
popped
it.
up with soybean. Hey, Catherine, you owe Terry $1.
Yeah, because he showed the answer.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're kidding.
No,
Yeah.
not soybean. It's tobacco.
Tobacco. That was really big, especially during the
Not-
early start of our country.
Not of the wacky kind.
Because they used to ship it back to the Europe,
England.
England.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Weed is tobacco.
Wacky tobacco.
Wacky tobacco.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, is home to the last standing clam-shaped building once used as a gas station by what petroleum giant?
Oh, no, I'm going to wait and see what people
I
say.
felt like I couldn't read that. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, is home to the last standing clam-shaped building once used as a gas
Yeah,
station.
that's what I was going to say, Roy and
by
Becky and Robert.
petroleum
Shell.
giant.
Shell.
Oh,
I would like to
Catherine
see
didn't
that.
see the answer.
Oh.
I
I
believe you. Yeah, I accidentally put it up there. For
know. 10 seconds.
Shell says Roy and Becky. Robert says Shell.
I said shell.
You didn't say anything. You said
did.
you're on the way.
I know, but I saw them say it, and then
Ivan
I
said Shell.
I want to go see this building then.
I know. It was actually like a gas station.
I
I
love
had to look it up.
that.
Catherine says Shell. Everybody got it right.
I love
It is
that.
Shell. See, this was easy, and I did it for Mel and Nettie.
And
they're not here.
They missed out on an easy week.
They'll have to watch it on the replay.
North Dakota's going to be harder. See?
And if they watch it on the replay, you better pause in between so you don't see the answers, Mel and Nettie.
Oh, yeah.
Next question. North Carolina leads the nation in the production of what tuber? the state vegetable which is used in pies and Thanksgiving casseroles.
Tuber. So I would have to say like.
You actually asked a question I could answer. These are pretty easy, Ivy.
Yeah.
They're
I
pretty
think it's
easy.
a sweet potato
You're going with sweet potato
or yam. Yam, sweet potato,
or
same.
yam? Yeah, I should say, aren't they kind of the
I
same?
think.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're the same or not. We always called them yam,
I don't
sweet
eat
potatoes, right? Growing up.
I don't eat sweet potatoes, but I'll eat sweet potato fries.
I know he's funny. I always called them yams growing up. Then when we got older, there was sweet potatoes. But when I look at them, they look the same. So there might be a difference between them that I don't know.
Potato fries.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird things I never ate that I eat now.
I know, it's true. Broccoli. Lord have mercy. Who would not eat broccoli? Ooh. And I had to try to get the kids to eat broccoli. A lot of sweet taters, sweet potato. Yeah.
Robert says sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes. I had no clue this was grown in North Carolina either. The answer.
Not that they led the nation in it, yeah.
Or yeah, that they led the nation. I would have never guessed that.
Because they have good fertile soil there, so hey.
And the answer is sweet potato.
Woo-woo!
North Carolina. Would have never guessed.
Never guessed it.
And their next
We haven't spent a lot of time in North Carolina, though.
I only flew there to take a test, and I was there, 2 nights?
We went to Charlotte to fly.
Oh, no, we did. We picked Trisha up or dropped her off at the airport there.
And we also flew to Europe.
And we spent
Charlotte.
the night at 1,000 Trails there.
Yeah, and we flew through Charlotte.
Yeah. All right. Built in the late 1890s by a member of the Vanderbilt family.
This is on my bucket list.
What Asheville estate bills itself as America's largest home?
This is on my bucket list.
Ivan loves broccoli. I don't love it, but I'll eat it now. And I used to never. Hey, there's Mark.
Hey,
you're late. You're
tardy. You're missing. We're on number 5, Mark. So you would have won. All right, you got to answer this one now. This is on my bucket list.
Never mind. I would have won. You would have, because these are easy questions.
Yeah. Hey, Lee.
Oh, Lebo. Hey, welcome. So, yeah, this is definitely on our bucket list.
It's on our bucket list.
That's the only reason I put this question in there.
Yeah.
Too. So,
Robert said the Biltmore Castle.
Who did?
Robert.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. Biltmore Estate from Robert.
Oh, sweet potatoes are sweeter.
Sweet potatoes are sweeter. Yams are mostly grown in Africa and Asia.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Right. Biltmore.
Biltmore from Roy and Becky. Yeah. One day. And as close as our home base is,
we're so close to it. I can't believe we ain't went.
We have to go there one day.
I can't believe we ain't went.
Now that they got Interstate 40 opened again.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's right.
Between Tennessee and North Carolina.
But we've only been to Bristol once, too, so we're not that great.
Bristol. That was it. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was trying to think of the name of Bristol. And I couldn't even think of it.
We've only been there once.
My God.
And that was for just a minute.
No more answers are coming.
Because I wanted to go to the racetrack at Bristol.
We went by it.
We went by it. But we went to we were doing our whiskey touring thing. And we went to the
one distillery.
The one distillery there, and it's right on the line. Because the street separates North Carolina from Tennessee. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool.
Nobody else is answering?
No. Everybody's all done?
We're not froze, I hope. No, we're moving on there.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, we're moving.
Boom.
I think so.
All right. Well, the answer is Biltmore Estate.
We're excited to go there someday.
Yeah, we will go there one day. I think that was the last question.
Oh, do you have a bonus for us?
I do have a bonus. I don't even know. I need to rename that. It's not really a trivia. This is just a strange, weird fact about the state. Oh, I was trying to figure out what that could. Yeah, just a weird fact. No answers needed. It's just like, really? Here we go. One of the craziest fun facts about North Carolina, that it's the only state with an official drinking toast, which is, here's to the land of the long-leafed pine, the summer land, the summer shine.
And so
it's the only one that has an official drinking toast.
The rest of us just say cheers.
cheers,
Salute.
or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, but they say that. That's pretty cool.
That's their official.
North Carolina has a lot of history in the early stages of our.
Roy,
Scottish
not
people
Roy,
love to drink.
Mark knew that.
Yeah, see? Them Scottish people was there. Scottish people drink. That's what they do.
In North Carolina?
Yeah, a lot of Scottish people went
know
to
that.
there. Yeah.
There's literally somebody camping here, and it ain't like they're traveling through because they're here for several nights. They actually have a U-Haul trailer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's
They
right
rented
up
it?
Obviously, they rented a U-Haul trailer to go camping.
Wow, that's
There's
a lot
big
of
group
money.
of them there. I don't know where they're all sleeping.
Maybe they help share the cost between everybody.
Maybe, I don't know.
Wow, that's a lot of money. U-Hauls aren't cheap.
I'm like,
Dang.
what the heck? But yeah, they got a little U-Haul trailer, and it looks like there's about 15 of them sitting around the campfire.
Nice. See, I like that. Y'all should all come camp up here with us.
Yeah. Let's see. What are really? Indiana has an official question.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? I love it, Roy.
That's right. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
We have one up your leg. No idea where that came from. Is there not more to that? It's just up your leg.
Up your leg and toast. He had a bad allergic reaction, and Benadryl does work.
I knew it was bad when I was holding him, and then he started crapping on me.
Yeah, diarrhea.
And so I went to set him down on the floor, and he just laid on his side.
He laid on his side.
He wouldn't get up. I'm like, this is bad.
And then like he don't like me to mess with his mouth, and I was touching his mouth, and he didn't care.
Wouldn't do it. He didn't care. He was
he was
just there.
I thought he was gonna die. I didn't think he was gonna make it to this store because the store is. Well, I walked over to this store, and they didn't have none, so we had to drive down 20 minutes to get to a store. Like with the vet's an hour and a half away.
It looks like one of those little bitty cargo trailers that somebody had a door on it. They must have built that out.
Maybe they built it out. You'll have to check it out. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, thank you. Like I said, glad you hung out with us with all this technical difficulties.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully I get my part this week, and by next week will be much better. If not, then I have to order another thing to try that to see if it works.
We'll keep trying it because we want to be here for y'all. Also, our video yesterday that came out is on a ghost town, and on Sunday it's going to be on a bubble thing. So, just kind of fun, with the grandbaby. So that was kind of a cool thing when we went to see our grandson graduate. So hopefully you enjoy it. I'm going to put out a video too of our campsite, so be looking for that. All right.
Yeah, nothing fancy other than we got a nice little area.
We love it. It's beautiful to us. So we'll have that out for everybody to see.
Chainsaw.
Up your leg
chainsaw. I don't know. All right. Wow, this is amazing.
What?
We're actually going to get off on time today.
No way.
Yeah, it's almost there. So other than that, hope everybody has a great week.
And again, we appreciate everybody and giving up some of your time just to be with us. It means the world to both of us, that we have somebody to talk to when we're sitting here.
I talk to a lot of people, so you're the one that hangs out in here all day.
I know I have nobody to talk to, so that's probably why I talk too much.
All right.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
And go out and find your adventure.
Yes.
Call it a day and celebrate.